pressure of the year, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good to be back and getting right into it.
Yeah, it is. I like the little change-up we've got here. Normally I'm standing up and you guys have surrounded me, but no, it's good to be back in Canberra, familiar settings. Spent a lot of the time with Wallabies in Sydney, just with family last year, so it's a good change-up this year just to get it mixed in with the boys. Big Rob here as well. It's been great, a lot of enthusiasm from a lot of the young guys coming in, which has been great for myself going into my 6th season. You know, it really gives me that boost coming in and to really hit the ground running.
Is it like there are a lot of new faces, even though there wasn't a big turnover, there are a lot of new faces. Is there a different feel around the group? Or?
Yeah, obviously the dynamic of the group has changed and certain players find themselves in different roles, myself included. I guess I'm one of the more experienced players in the squad now, and I guess not so long ago for me I was one of the younger players coming in. But it's great to see the enthusiasm I alluded to before that I had when I first came in. To the Brumbies and really wanted to sort of make my mark on the team. It's sort of given me a bit of refreshment heading into this season, and hopefully I can sort of install some wisdom onto the younger boys.
Like you said, you are a bit of a leader these days, and I guess one of the older blokes around too. Have you taken on that leadership role? Like obviously no Christian, no Squeak, those sorts of guys around this year?
Yeah, I know. I'm one of the older blokes at 25. I didn't think I'd be saying that, but no, I guess it's sort of just sort of panned out that way, and with a few of the other guys and a few of the other Wallabies guys, it's sort of we've all naturally just trying to take a leadership role within the team, and just instill some of that, with the boys and sort of keep the standards of the team up. So yeah, it's new for me. It's a new challenge for myself to sort of personally to see where I can take my game to the next level. But I'm very excited.
What's the ramp of the training been like? You been straight into it, or have you sort of got gradually, and how do you go so far?
I think there's only one way. You sort of just get stuck in. They've moderated us sort of the first 2 days last week, Monday and Tuesday, but we've pretty much been full on since Thursday last week. So it's been great. I think our bodies are slowly adapting to it, getting used to the load. We had the sort of 4 or 5 weeks off after spring tour to refresh, and then these boys have been, everyone's really fit, super strong, and it's been good to mix it, especially with the big fella over here. He's been running over a few blokes, so you don't want to get in front of him when he's got a full steam ahead.
Scott, how's the hot weather been? It's been pretty hot over the last week. Has that made training even more strenuous?
Yeah, I guess it adds that element, which is good for us because a lot of our pre-season games and a lot of our early games will be quite hot, so it gives us that advantage going in, that we don't normally have. Boys normally adapt pretty quick to the cold once it comes around, so it's good for us to get as many minutes as we can, adapting to the heat and really getting stuck in. But yeah, it doesn't make it any easier at training.
Welcome to the team. How are you finding the ramp up to training between the team?
Hey, it's been good. It's been pretty tough. Been working hard, just learning a lot of things just from the older boys, especially Scotty as well. Just his leadership role. I guess some of that comes onto me as well as I look at him because he's an Islander, sort of inspiration for me. So just learning a lot from a lot of the boys. So yeah.
Have you been surprised by anything so far, or has it been more or less what you expected?
No, yeah, a bit surprised. Just that I can sort of handle the training a bit. It's been surprising a bit. Still surprised that I'm in this environment. Didn't think it would come this quick to me as an 18-year-old. Just straight out of school and then straight into my dream job. So yeah, a bit surprised.
How did you feel on that first day, turning up training?
Yeah, it was pretty nervous for me, I guess. Being one of the youngest in the group, just looking up to the older boys. So yeah, it's been pretty good though. I'm loving it. It's good.
Rob, you obviously started when the Wallabies guys weren't here.
Yeah.
When you come back after that Christmas break, is there a different sort of intensity to training with guys like Scotty?
Yeah, a bit. We sort of had in our mind that we wanted to set the standards for them for when they come. I think that we've done that pretty good. But yeah, it has gone up a bit just with the leadership roles, I guess, they've taken to lead the team around, I guess, and give their experience out to the young blokes. So yeah.
I know you said goals straight under 20s for this year, but now that you're in around the group even more, do you think about a Super Rugby debut at all? Or?
Yeah, I guess I'm just trying to challenge the boys in my area, I guess, my role, and yeah, try to push for it. I guess try not to use age as a factor of why I'm not in the 23. So yeah, I'm just trying to push him every day and just trying to get something out every day.
Scotty, you mentioned Rob a couple of times that he's a tough bloke to tackle and he's got a full head of steam. Does it remind you of anyone? Like obviously Ida retired last year. Rob's sort of in that big ball carrying sort of bloke. Does it remind you of anyone? Or?
Yeah, look, he's got a lot of the ida about him in the ball carrying areas, but I guess what I'm pretty proud of is the fact that he wants to be known as an all-round player, and one of the big reasons he came over was to work with a guy like David Pocock. I know Rob's re-signed for a bit longer. I'm pretty sure. I'm not too sure if that's been announced, but yeah, look, I think that's a great mindset coming in, and the fact that we were always brought up with, if you're good enough, you're old enough. Which is great. I think you want to come in and you want to play. If you sort of want to come in and just take a back seat, you're not here for the right reason. So yeah, it is. No, it's been great to watch him cut around the training field out there and really challenge a lot of the boys in his position. And I think it will only strengthen our squad moving forward.